6 days and 7 nights I mourned over him and would not allow him to be buried until a maggot fell out of his nose. I was terrified by his appearance. I began to fear death, and so roamed the wilderness. The issue of my friend oppresses me. So I have been roaming long trails through the wilderness. The issue of Enkidu, my friend, oppresses me. So I have been roaming long roads through the wilderness. How can I stay silent? How can I be still? For my friend whom I love has turned to clay. Enkidu, my friend whom I love, has turned to clay, and am I not like him? Will I lie down, never to get up again? Gilgamesh spoke to Utnapishtim, saying, that is why I must go on to see Utnapishtim, whom they call the far away. I went, circling through all the mountains. I traversed treacherous mountains and crossed all the seas. That is why sweet sleep has not mellowed my face. Through sleepless striving I am strained. My muscles are filled with pain. I had not yet reached the tavern keeper's area before my clothing gave out. I killed bear, hyena, lion, panther, tiger, stag, red stag, and beasts of the wilderness. I ate their meat and wrapped their skins around me. The gate of grief must be bolted shut, sealed with pitch and bitumen. As for me, dancing, for me, unfortunate, it will root out. Utnapishtim spoke to Gilgamesh, saying, why, Gilgamesh, do you? Sadness? You who were created from the flesh of gods and mankind, who made like your father and mother? Have you ever, Gilgamesh, to the fool? They placed a chair in the assembly, but to the fool they gave beer dregs instead of butter, bran and cheap flour, which, like clothed with a loincloth, and in place of a sash, because he does not have words of counsel. Take care of it, Gilgamesh, their master. Sin, eclipse of the moon. The gods are sleepless. They are troubled, restless. Long ago it had been established. You trouble yourself. Your help. If Gilgamesh, the temple of the gods, the temple of the holy gods, the gods, mankind, they took for his fate. You have toiled without cease, and what have you got? Through toil you wear yourself out, and you fill your body with grief. Your long lifetime you are bringing near to a premature end. Mankind whose offshoot is snapped off like a reed in a cane brake. The fine youth and lovely girl. Death. No one can see death. No one can see the face of death. No one can hear the voice of death. And there is savage death that snaps off mankind. For how long do we build a household? For how long do we seal a document? For how long do brothers share the inheritance? For how long is there to be jealousy in the land? For how long has the river risen and brought the overflowing waters, so that dragonflies drift down the rivers? The face that could gaze upon the face of the sun has never existed ever. How alike are the sleeping and the dead. The image of death cannot be depicted. Yes, you are a human being, a man. After Enlil had pronounced the blessing, the Anunnaki, the great gods, assembled. Momentum, she who forms destiny, determined destiny with them. They established death and life, but they did not make known the days of death.